It's 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, January 16th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel News Award on this Thursday afternoon, January 16th, 2020. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, and it is 47 degrees in Not Massachusetts. Top stories out of Peter Channel News Award on this Thursday is White House filed on Ukraine aid violent federal law, congressional watchdog says. Senate opened impeachment trial against President Trump. Arguments began in earnest on Tuesday. Ukraine has investigated whether U.S. Ambassador Yanovich was surveilled. Lev partners president for the first time. Trump lied. 3 U.S. applications found with children in Alabama home. Much of the North Puget Sound region digging for rain and snow. Boston Supper Restaurant and Potential Tower Skywalk Observatory set to close in April. An 11-year-old girl was rescued hours after an Amber Alert in Springfield, Massachusetts, the day before detection. A video captured a suspicious car driving beyond her. 68-year-old woman with dementia missing for 6 days found alive in snow-covered car. Virginia Governor Ralph Northam declares weapons ban ahead at a Richmond gun rights rally. Jennifer Doulis has been once tried to run her over with a car, Nanny told police. Russian parliament approves Putin's pick for prime minister. Prince Harry makes first public appearance since Brexit. Iran's President Hassan Rouhani says no limit to nuclear enrichment. Trump's trade deal with China left out some of the very issues that started a trade war. Tesla stock falls after the Morgan Stanley turns bearish. The insider Fed is again battling against Hawaii. Mortgage rates increase slightly as geopolitical upheaval could expand America's own buying power. Look at that stock today, Al. Up 179.965 at 29.209, but 87 SP 5 up 17.67 at 3306.96, the Nasdaq up 57.20 at 93.15.89. A former Nowhere police officer said such a rental price briefly harassed her and that the police department did nothing. Wolf puppies willing to play fetch stun researchers. Otherworld tardigrades have a surprise and fatal weakness. Japan confirmed coronavirus in the man who recently returned from China. 61% of millennials familiar with anti-vaccination movement agree with some beliefs. Keeping their immune system elevated is a way to keep the flu bug away. After blackout that lasted nearly 3 years, the Turkish government restored public access to the information website Wikipedia on Thursday following a successful legal challenge. Intel proclaims top possession of semiconductors over Samsung. Ukraine opens investigation on possible legal surveillance of Yamanovich. Chinese patients test positive for new coronavirus in Japan, Thailand. The British government said Thursday it's planning to allow cameras for the first time in history that film parts of the high-profile cases inside Crown Courts of England and Wales. South Korea's Fair Trade Commission ordered Netflix to revise its subscription terms, which it is unfair. Russian lawmakers approved Mikhail Mishustin as the next prime minister on Thursday in an initial step toward rebuilding Moscow's government one day after a major shakeup spurred by the planned constitutional reforms. U.S. Supreme Court Justice John Roberts will be sworn in Thursday to respond to the impeachment trial of President Trump. Now the article has been handed over to the Senate. Trump administration broke law by reporting Ukraine a GEO fines. Southwest Airlines grabs 737 MAX flights by early June. So Samsung Electronics lost its top-ranking position in the semiconductor market last year as U.S.-based Intel beat the South Korean company, according to the global research firm Gartner. Ukrainian officials said Thursday they have opened an investigation that reports that former U.S. Ambassador Maria Yovanovitch had been placed under surveillance while she is serving the official capacity in Kiev. 3 Texas towns recently voted in favor of anti-abortion ordinances that extended the reach of campaign to create sanctuary areas for the unborn across the state. Peter Channel News Time is 12:04 on this Thursday afternoon, and it is time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Celtics on the Milwaukee Bucks. Game time, 8 o'clock, kid. When Colin knows your weakness between the 49ers Packers. Packers in trouble. 2020. LA City cancel out draft. Allen will be the award. Dodgers World Series trophies, and is Conor McGregor properly focused on Cowboys around? Will fans remain loyal? Peter Childers time 12:05 on this Thursday afternoon, time now for Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Baby! On the MBTA Middlebury train 01411 a.m. from Middlebury Lakeville. Is now operating 5 minutes basket between Bridgewater South Station to the Lake River train up on train 007 signal issue. Okay. Look at the highways and byways of New England. In Rhode Island, looking good except the Route 4 to southbound side a little bit slow north Kingstown, Rhode Island. Southeast Massachusetts Cape byways are looking good. Southwest Expressway stop to go around the Dorchester area. Central Mass highways are looking good. 84 eastbound slow around the Connecticut Massachusetts border. Western Mass highways are looking good. And in Connecticut, 95 southbound side Little Stone, Bridgeport, Connecticut. And then head what's going around Route 7 in Norwalk, Connecticut, and 95 northbound side of Greenwich, Connecticut. Route Bottom traffic at the northbound side, Little Stone around the Rochester, New Hampshire area. Main traffic slow between Portland and Lewiston, Maine, 295. Slow between Portland and Brunswick, and 295. Slow on South Portland, and 93. Slow between Littleton and Franconia, New Hampshire, and 91. Northbound side, Littleton, Havel down Newbury, Vermont, and 879. Slow on upstate New Vermont, and now 15 on the northbound side. So Quebec towards Montreal. Peter Channel side, 1206. Time now for weather report. We are northern wind until 1 a.m. Friday with northwest winds about 15-25 miles against up to 50 miles expected in portions of Norfolk, Connecticut, central eastern and northeastern, southeastern and western Massachusetts, and northern and southern Rhode Island. From late this morning to 1 a.m. Friday. Gusty winds could blow down and screwed objects and tree limbs could be blown down, and a few power outages may result. In addition to that, wind chills believe between 5 below and 5 above 0 expected early Friday morning. There'll be a risk for probable snow Saturday afternoon and Saturday night with the highest risk across the interior. Forecast goes like this. This afternoon, mostly clouds get breezy, high about 42 degrees, west about 13-21 miles an hour, gust high is 43 miles an hour. For tonight, partly clouds got low about 17 degrees, mostly with northwest about 17 and 20 miles an hour, gust high is 44 miles an hour. For Friday, south got about 22 degrees, northwest about 14 to 17 miles an hour. For Friday, cliffs got low about 4 above, wind chill miles as low as 3 below, northwest about 6 to 11 miles an hour, coming light about in the midnight, and Saturday still likely, May after 5 p.m. Partly south got about 31 degrees, coming to south on 5 miles in the afternoon, just beach is 6%. New circulate less than 1 inch possible for Saturday night. Rain, don't sleep, given all rain after midnight, low around 29 degrees, and stop about 8 miles an hour, just beach is 9%. New sleep reach up to 4 inches possible for Sunday. Partly south skies about 41 to about 90 degrees, was about 9 11 miles an hour, gust highs 22 miles an hour. For Martin Luther King Day, Sunday podcast got about 28 to about 30 degrees, and north was about 6 to 8 miles an hour. And for Tuesday, both south skies about 26 low, about 9 above, north was about 3 to 6 miles an hour. And for Wednesday, south skies about 26 degrees, north about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Right now, not in it. Most sky 47 degrees. And that's going to be for the Peter Channel. Do this what it is. Thursday afternoon, during 16, 2020. Viewers, you have a good afternoon, goodbye day. You have a wonderful day.